Okay, whatever, man. I am not gonna fuck off in the general direction, and I'm gonna hope that you forget me. There we go, right out about me. Hey everybody, the Great Pikmin 679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA. Last time we just did some general questing and did some more hyperspace battles of the pairing variety. And I'm just gonna essentially complete these quests here and then just pretty much get ready for the next mission objective, because I did not realize that I was so close to completing to making progress to the next objective before coming in here. I just only had the trainers on. I was like, should probably make progress soon, and probably very conveniently that we just sort of did. Very conveniently. Great work, I did. Thanks to completing the survey task, we've made some leaps in our analysis. I did my best. Guess the survey stuff comes second nature to you now, eh? Team MZ doesn't mess around. Would you meet me at Novo Cafe? I've got a few things that'd be easier to discuss in person. The main Novo Cafe, I took a positive, that is. Don't go blowing on my phone asking Gloria for one of the little side trucks. Oh, trust me. Very easy to know where they are, considering, you know, I've been visiting them just to sit on the bed to make it nighttime for the past few episodes. At least some of them. Hello. Glad you could join us. Why don't we order something before we get down to business? A good bite is a sure path to a happier day, don't you think? As long as it's shared with someone you feel comfortable with, of course. What do you want? Is your fire blast for you going? Yep. Drip coffee for me, and one of those great croissants Grissom makes. That's it? What, is the rest of the kid pinching pennies now? Disappointing. Ah, Prism Tower. Still the symbol of our city, for better or worse. You can see it from anywhere in Lumiose. That's why it needs to be fixed up as soon as possible. In this state, good luck. That said, I still appreciate the effort you made to protect it, even if it did end up like that. We all pulled it off together. Sure, but just know I appreciate it. After all, sometimes the things that obviously need doing are the hardest to actually do. Anyway, let's get down to business. To get into the pockets of Hyperspace Lumiose on the other side of the Ruby Distortion and Sapphire Distortion, you'll need some special donut recipes. We put the entire Syndicate through the paces researching and developing new recipes. Easy for Leap. Calling too much attention to our hard work could come across like you just want a pat on the back. Let's keep it humble. We're all doing our best for everyone in Lumiose here. Pardon me, boss. Didn't mean to be gosh. I was really inspired by the noble tales you keep relating to us about the many sleepless nights you spent analyzing all this hyperspace data. We also want to answer about the flavor profiles your donuts will need. Be warned, you'll also need one particularly rare ingredient. And what would that be? Don't worry, I've got this one. Chris, pal? Think you can spare some of that Hanoian soda you sprinkle on your croissants? How did you know our secret ingredient? I suppose it's it's true what they say about the West Syndicate. You really do go digging up everything you can about people to hardest leverage. Nonsense! We never stoop so low. Privacy is paramount these days. You know, all like the internet. We figured out your secret ingredient next to Philippe's. We figured out your secret ingredient next to Philippe's perceptive palate. Don't underestimate the rest of WoW's favorite taste tested. Very well. I did overhear you talk, and I can share our witness if you're working on the city's behalf. Please, use this well. It's terribly valuable. A coarse salt that can only be harvested in small amounts in the Hoenn region. A tiny pinch will impart a wondrous depth of flavor. Much obliged. I sent also the flavor profile data. Well, that's that. I can do it. It's up to you. I hereby leave the matter of Kyogre and Groudon in Team MC's capable hands. It seems like the possibilities of Hyperspace Lumiose are unlimited. Meaning that today Pokemon take some pretty incredible donuts. The entire West Syndicate working to develop new donut recipes. I'm curious what that looks like. Hello, I was just reviewing the recipes Mr. Philippe sent me. They will be quite complex, like the one we used to find Pokemon Darkrai. It's rather intriguing that the key to meeting two legendary Pokemon of Hoenn is Hoennian salt. Quite a tidy solution, isn't it? I guess it makes a lot of sense. Indeed, simplicity is often best. So, what kind of donuts are we gonna make? Well, being a visitor Groudon calls for a very particular flavor profile. We need at least 260 points in sweet, 160 in spicy, 160 in sour, 20 in bitter, and 260 in fresh. That'll make us an mega old-fashioned donut for visiting Groudon on Hyperspace Lumiose. A ruby red legend. And dropping again on a Kyogre would take a donut with its own unique flavor profile. We need at least 50 points in sweet, 50 in spicy, 210 in sour, 180 in bitter, and 370 in fresh. Man, Kyogre, freshness in your flavor profile, huh? That should yield an alpha old-fashioned donut, which we switch to visit Kyogre's pocket of hyperspace. I think I got all of you to help gather the necessary ingredients. All of these are seemingly going to require berries that I do not have most of the ingredients for it, so that's fun. Awesome. Man, I sure love it when my progress is freaking gate kept by Ruby power vendings detected. Yes, thank you. Can't do anything about that yet. Trying to make sure I don't consume the berries that is necessary for these ingredients is going to be quite difficult. So I hope nobody minds if I just like skip to the point where I make these. This is not up for. Or, I mean, yeah, power maybe, but mega power conservation is not likely. So I absolutely could have made it over here in time, whatever. Well, hey, it seems that we've conveniently got one for for Kyogre's donut. Let's go ahead and get out of here. So we do get to make some slight progress today. Even if I do have to dedicate like some part in the next episode to just get the next set of ingredients. I'd like to try that alpha recipe. We need 2 of these. Then the Cobra Berry. Then the newly acquired Haban Berry. Followed by 3 Pineapple Berries. And 1 Cobra Berry. Ta-da! Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut. A glazed donut that features a generous coating of sapphire blue syrup. It allows you to enter a sapphire distortion. What are you
it! I've never made a donut quite like this one before. Behold, the alpha old-fashioned donut!
Way to go, Chef Lanza! Truly, we've got the most dedicated donut chef in all of Lumiose. Now Cooper can get us into the pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose where Kyogre is at. I trusted you as well. You worked so hard to gather the ingredients after all. Let's head to Wild Zone 5. I bet Karina will be there waiting for us.
Are we there, Mila?
I'm going up. So that's the Sapphire Distortion Portal.
I need an alpha old-fashioned donut to get through the Sapphire Distortion here. Technically, I think Kyogre's going to go through Primal Reverse, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed her with that alpha old-fashioned donut, Koi.
So this is where Kyogre dwells.
Come here, you two, check this out.
Man, this looks so much more expansive in a more detailed 3D environment.
Huge blue crystals, waterfalls from nowhere. Is this what Kyogre's subconscious looks like?
Well, they do say Kyogre is the personification of the sea. The Sphinx Fitz form type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We can still take it on between the three of us and our Pokemon. Let's go, everyone. Time to catch Kyogre. Guess you gotta trust in our own phones and take the plunge. Oh man, Tony, if only you existed like back during the 3DS era. I swam under, I dove deep underwater with Kyogre. It was so good. It was so cool. Wow, that's not. I know that's technically Kyogre right there, but if you breathe the Texas for a moment, it kind of looks like a giant statue. Whoa, is that Kyogre? We can't pull any punches. Thumbs up, team. Kyogre appeared! Legendary battle, the press is getting to me! Now this is gonna be a battle, I can't wait another second! And of course not as I see, because that's all Kyogre's moveset. I was one type Pokemon, target its weaknesses! So what do you think? What do you think I got like three Pokemon that are capable of hitting its typing forward for me? I know Kyogre like the back of my palm. Ow. Go Meganium. Just keep you on toes, be ready to launch. That's what I'm doing. Send out the tiny thunderbolts.
Once more, Giga Drain. Primal Kyogre. Its powers wasn't made to start raining? That's like how you use downforce to start seeing in the legends. God, this model's way more detailed than the 3DS model now. I mean, it might just be like the art style or something, but I don't know. It just looks cool. Just in case nobody can tell, just what my favorite one of my favorite Gen 3 legendaries was. At least before the videos that I came around, they kind of made them even more awesome. Said no, you don't. Take that. Definitely ready a big attack. Origin Force. Whee! That's an incredible attack. How could we even dodge it? Spend the dodge, I guess. I need to make sure I don't die for that myself. That's okay. Well, speaking of dying. My god, Capsicum also making things like everything so slightly behind. Oh, doing that means I have to restart for the entire battle again. No, that's fine. Here it comes again. Ready? What do you mean? This is the first time we're technically doing it in this person's battle. Alright, that didn't mean that. How fitting that I once again died on the third wave of that. Lord. I said that's the way. Ow. No, it's doing this again. Okay. Just being cautious. Alright, there we go. So this should be easy to use now. There we go. Only take the second attempt. Only take the second attempt. Time to catch Kyogre. I've only had the love ball. This is fulfilling though. Kyogre. Welcome back, Mila. That's a big rock. Sure, wow, it fits at the palm of my hand. The blue orb, a shiny blue orb that said I have a deep connection to a legend of the Hoenn region. Way to go, Koi! You and me and Karina were unstoppable. Yeah, we're the greatest. I can't believe we got Kyogre. Lumiose's toughest fear comes through once again. Excellent work, kids. Beating Kyogre's no joke, especially after it got even more powerful. But as much as I hate to interrupt you a moment, I need you all to stop by my office. I'll be waiting. You didn't just beat Kyogre, you beat it when it was powered up. You sure are something. Whatever Kyogre did with that blue orb didn't sound quite like it was Mega Evolving though. So let me get this straight. There's both Primal Reversion and Mega Evolution in play here? You got it, they sort of work in a similar way, but they're not exactly the same. Funny, right? Primal Reversion is when Kyogre returns to its original state and grows really powerful. Its blue orb contains an overwhelming amount of natural energy. When that energy, the orb's power awakens Kyogre's true form and it becomes Primal Kyogre. Yes, thank you, I'm aware of how this works. Glad I can see Primal Reversion for myself. It's a big deal for me after Mega Evolution's successor. I'm glad this gave you something new to chew on. But you're not done yet. Get working on that Ruby Distortion so you can catch Groudon. You very will. We cannot launch it down. That's right, our donut chef deserves the best. Next up is Groudon, huh? Let's mean that Ruby Distortion. What's that made of donuts? Very specific. Welcome, Uncle. I don't care that your attack's like low enough, your special attack won't make up for it. You're also a special attack than Groudon is anyways.